Welcome to Tech Blueprint, a window that lets you know the latest technology news in the world. On July 29, several sources familiar with the matter told Reuters that Nvidia, Nvidia.o, the renowned American chip company, had last week ordered an additional 300,000 H20 series GPU chips from TSMC 2330.tw. Some say that with rapidly increasing demand in the Chinese market, Nvidia has decided not to rely solely on existing inventory, but to restart production lines to prepare. This month, the Trump administration announced it would ease restrictions on Nvidia, allowing them to continue selling H20 series GPUs in China and revoking the previous export ban imposed in April. The ban was primarily intended to prevent the influx of advanced AI chips into China and protect U.S. national security. The H20 is a product Nvidia developed specifically for the Chinese market following the U.S. restrictions on its key AI chip exports until the end of 2023. While its computing performance is not as high as the H100 or the latest Blackwell series, it still offers AI acceleration capabilities and is compatible with Nvidia's ecosystem. According to sources, the additional 300,000 orders will be added to Nvidia's existing inventory of 600,000 to 700,000 H20 chips. U.S. research firm SemiAnalysis estimates that Nvidia sold approximately 1 million H20 chips in 2024. During a visit to Beijing this month, Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang stated that the decision to resume H20 chip production would depend on the volume of orders. He added that even if production were to resume, it would take 9 months to prepare the supply chain. After Huang's return from his visit to China, tech media outlet The Information, citing internal sources, reported that Nvidia had informed customers that its H20 inventory was low and that it had no plans to resume wafer production in the near future. Because the H20 chip remains subject to U.S. export restrictions, Nvidia must apply for an export license from the U.S. government. The company stated in mid-July that it had received verbal assurances from relevant authorities that the licenses would be issued soon. However, according to 3 sources, these licenses have not yet been formally approved by the U.S. Department of Commerce. Nvidia also declined to comment on Monday regarding new orders and export licenses. TSMC declined to comment, and the U.S. Department of Commerce did not respond to media inquiries before the deadline. At the same time, Nvidia is asking Chinese companies to include detailed information, such as the customer's expected order quantity, when submitting purchase intentions to facilitate subsequent review procedures. AI chips have become a focal point in the Sino-US dispute, and the technology for rare earths trade has sparked controversy. Sources say the resumption of H20 sales is part of the U.S.-China negotiations, discussing the export of rare earth permanent magnets, materials used in the military, electronics, and automotive industries. China has previously restricted rare earth exports during periods of trade tension, which also attracted significant attention from the US. The decision to resume H20 sales has drawn widespread criticism from members of the US Congress, both parties. They worry that this could jeopardize the US's leading position in AI technology and allow China to profit from Nvidia's advanced chip layout and software ecosystem. However, Nvidia and some industry experts believe it's crucial to maintain the Chinese market's reliance on Nvidia chips and software tools to prevent developers from completely switching to Chinese alternatives like Huawei. Chinese tech giants favor the H20, making it difficult for Huawei to fully replace it. Before the export ban officially took effect in April, Chinese tech giants like Tencent 0700.hk, ByteDance, and Alibaba 9988.hk were purchasing large quantities of H20 chips for their own large-scale model development and low-cost AI frameworks like DeepSeek. Even though Huawei has released a number of domestically produced AI chips, their performance hasn't matched Nvidia's direct hit. The H20 chip is selling so well in the domestic market that a grey market for its repair has even emerged. It's also reported that other banned Nvidia GPUs are being smuggled into China, driving demand for repairs and refurbishments at high prices. After the H20 sales halted in April, Nvidia announced it might have to record a $5.5 billion inventory impairment loss. In an interview with the Stratechery podcast, Huang Jensen also mentioned that the company had to forego up to $15 billion in potential sales due to this very reason. Amid the volatile Sino-US trade situation, Nvidia's increased orders and efforts to secure export approvals are seen by industry insiders as crucial measures to maintain its leading position in the Chinese market and prevent customer loss.